Do you wish there was something better to listen to on that awful commute to work or that tedious temper tantrum-filled school run? Look no further and listen to A Game of Two Halves.
Hello, and welcome to episode 2
of A Game of Two Halves. Halves. So you've made it to episode 2. I hope you liked episode 1.
My name's Kirsty.
My name's Dylan.
And welcome to our podcast.
What?
And welcome to our podcast.
Absolutely. The entertainment, hopefully funny podcast full of trivia, tantrums. What?
Tidbits.
Tidbits.
Everybody loves a good tidbit.
Everybody loves the good set of tidbits.
Oh my god, you had to lower the tone and we're not even 30 seconds in, are we?
How rude are you? So we are continuing our theme of trivia and, yeah, all the good stuff.
Good chat.
I know, right? So what are we doing first and foremost, please, Kirsty?
Well, what do we always do, Dylan?
That is the right answer, apparently.
Ding, ding, ding.
Absolutely.
It's time for Kirsty versus Dylan.
It's time for what now?
Kirsty versus Dylan.
And again?
Kirsty versus Dylan.
Kirsty versus Dylan.
It's actually Kirsty versus Dylan's. Dylan's. So the game that we're playing today is, I think, you know, we should what's the word I'm looking for? This is going so well. I think we should play a different game. Obviously, Relation Wealth went down a storm. We're currently on 8 apiece. So I think it's time for a bit of this.
Turn it up now! Searchy McSearchface.
So, Searchy McSearchface. What is Searchy McSearchface?
I will read out the rules this time.
Awesome.
So, points again mean prizes. You'll be given a random search term. Along with the search term, it will display the average monthly searches. You need to guess whether the next displayed search term will receive a higher or lower amount of average monthly searches. For each correct answer, you will win 1 point. For each 5th correct consecutive answer, so the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, all that good stuff, you'll get an additional 1 point.
Whoop whoop.
You get 3 lives. So once you give an incorrect answer, you lose a life. So you get 3 turns, 3 goes. Once all your lives are gone, that's the end of the game and it's the next person's turn. Questions will be asked until no lives remain. Therefore, there's a potential of hundreds of points could be won. So because we've both got 8 points each, you can also buy either a skip for 1 point or an extra life. That's per game, per show. Terms and conditions apply.
And what other never mind. So you're down with the rules. As always, you can have a look at those as well on our website, www.gameof2.com. 2 is spelt TWO, not the number 2, just in case there's any confusion. Right, so are you ready?
I am.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Right, great. Okay. So, your first search term, William Shakespeare, has 550,000 average monthly searches. Can't even speak. Right. We'll start that again. William Shakespeare has 550 average monthly searches. This is according to the main search engines, you know, like Google, Bing.
Who uses Bing? Next you're going to say Yahoo.
Yahoo. Oh my God, is that even still about?
Ask Jeeves.
No, I loved Ask Jeeves. So, yes, XXX. Does that have higher average monthly searches or lower average monthly searches?
Lower.
XXX, are you sure?
Oh, go on, higher.
Well,
no, higher! No!
XXX has 151 million average monthly searches.
That's rude.
You shouldn't have lost the point there, mind.
No, I did not.
No,
I
that's
love you.
shocking. Never mind that. Shut up. So, does Prada have a higher or a lower number of average monthly searches?
Lower.
Correct. Average monthly searches for that is 823,000. Now, is it Macau? The place.
The what? The place?
Macau. Is it
I don't know.
higher or lower than Prada?
Lower.
Yep, 368,000. So Plato, the philosopher, is he higher or lower?
Because he's my homeboy. I'm hoping he's higher.
Yes, he is.
Hey,
he
I love
is
Plato
450,000.
and Aristotle.
I know you do. Inglorious Bastards, higher or lower?
It's a little bit old now, so lower.
They're even Stevens, but I'll give you the point. Nottingham Forest, higher or lower?
Lower.
What a shame. So your final score for that round is 5, but you get a bonus point because you answered 5 in a row, so you have 6.
Yeah.
So well done,
Go
my
me.
friend.
Your friend.
Yes, my friend. So round 2. Nottingham Forest had 550,000 average monthly searches. Does Guinness have more or less? Guinness is in the alcohol, as in my dad's favourite drink.
Lower.
You are correct. It has 301,000. Thailand, higher or lower monthly searches?
Higher.
Yep, 1.2 million. 1,220,000. Larry Bird has higher or a lower amount of searches than
I have
Thailand.
no idea who he is, so lower.
Lower, you see? Absolutely correct. Street Fighter has higher or lower than 301,000 average monthly searches.
Higher.
Higher, you see? Absolutely. 1.2 million again, 1,222,000. Easter Island has a higher or a lower amount of searches.
Lower.
Yep, 165,000. The Office has higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher, yeah, 823,000. Versus Exam Results, higher or lower than The Office?
Lower.
Yep, 60,500. Field Hockey has higher or lower?
Sports are normally quite high. Higher.
Unfortunately not. 40,500, but you do get an extra point as well because you answered 5 correctly
Yep.
in a row.
Boop, boop.
Okay, so Pokemon, round 3. Pokemon has 11,100,000 average monthly searches. Rowing, higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower. You saying lower? Absolutely. Budweiser is higher or lower than that?
Higher.
You saying higher? Absolutely. 301,000. Tesla, higher or lower?
Higher.
Yep, that has 4,090,000 average monthly searches. Roger Federer, higher or lower?
Lower.
Roger Federer has 2.740. Despacito, higher or lower?
Lower.
Despacito. That's game over for you, unfortunately.
11 million.
11.2 million.
Jesus.
These were from last year, I think, so they might not be like up to date now. So what's your final points?
I got 18.
18.
The look on your face.
That takes you up to what, 26 in total?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So now it's time for ass whooping time. No, I'll probably lose, to be honest.
Switch roles. Right, so Dylan. Easter Island has 165,000 average monthly searches. Is AFL higher or lower?
Is that like a...
I think it looks like American Football League.
Oh, I would say higher. Whoop whoop.
So that has 1,500,000. So Benjamin Franklin, higher or lower?
Lower. Woohoo.
So he has 550,000. Ferrari.
Oh, way higher.
So that's 2,240,000 versus Blue Lagoon, higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. So that has 450,000. This American Life, higher or lower?
Oh, I'm going to say lower.
Correct. 246,000 versus the iPhone 8.
Oh, way higher. Oh, actually, it's very specific. No, higher. Whoop, whoop.
So that's 16,600,000
And I was like, maybe not.
versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, has to be lower.
To be fair, that's still got a hefty search. 2,240,000.
That's good. How many points am I on?
You're on 7 so far. So
Do I get a bonus point?
You will get a bonus point.
Yes.
Calm down. Oh my god. So, Pirates of the Caribbean versus the Chicago Bulls, higher or lower?
Lower. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
They
whoop.
have 1 million searches versus Wayne Gretzky.
I don't know who that is.
Looks like an ice hockey player.
I'm going to go lower. Yes.
201,000 versus Amsterdam.
Higher. Whoop, whoop.
2,240,000 versus the Toronto Raptors.
I'm going to go lower. Yes.
673,000 versus Bobby Moore.
Who's
Or
Bobby?
Moore.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby Moore.
Who's Bobby Moore?
I don't
Oh,
know,
lower.
footballer.
Lower. I'm going to go lower. Yes.
165,000 versus alcohol.
Oh, way higher. Yes.
673,000 versus Iran.
Oh. I'm going to go lower. Oh, damn. I knew I should have went higher. So how many am I up to?
You got 13.
So do I get 2 bonus points?
You do. So you're
that's
up to 15. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Hit me.
So surfing has 246,000 versus SeaWorld, higher or lower?
Lower. Oh, no way.
So SeaWorld had 550,000.
Oh, tough one. Tough one.
So diet pills has 74,000 average searches versus asthma, higher or lower?
Asthma has higher.
450,000 versus weight loss.
Weight loss is higher. Can I use a point to buy an extra life? How many have I got?
On this thing,
Yeah.
21.
21 so far.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'll take that.
Oh no, sorry, 16.
Oh my God.
I can't work out a tally.
Right, well, I'll take me point to 15 and I'll buy an extra life,
Right, 2
please.
seconds. I will do that for you. Okay, so weight loss had 368,000. Okay.
Yep.
Versus Tokyo, higher or lower?
Higher.
So 673,000 Tokyo had versus Catalonia.
Lower. Oh my God.
So you spent a point to basically be in the same position.
So 16 is my final total.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why is Catalonia really though? Tokyo is like.
Is that not where the bull run is?
Well, I don't know, but Tokyo's. Well, you can't argue with that. So I'm 2 points lagging behind you now. That's not good.
I'm wounded for you.
Oh, I bet you're absolutely devastated. Urgh.
Dylan's special time.
So welcome to the very first Dylan's special time. Now, it's a little bit of a kind of a heartfelt one, to be honest. So we were watching something the other day on, it was Great British Bake Off, but it was the Stand Up to Cancer edition. And it was very good. You liked it?
I did. I thought Russell Brand and what was his face?
Oh yes, spoiler alert.
No, I was
Noel.
just saying who was in it. They had a bit of a bromance, but they do on Big Fat Quiz of the Year as well. But there was the American dude. He was funny and all.
Oh, like the Hollywood. I don't know what he's called, but he voiced Yoda and stuff.
And he was he played Winston Churchill in The Crown.
Oh yes, that's him. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. So yes, I was watching that, and as much as that was entertaining, they always do a little bit of a story about how cancer's affected people's lives, and one of the statistics really kind of
hit home.
Yeah, it's 1 in 2 people, so basically 50% of people in the world will at some point in their lives contract cancer. So I just wanted to sort of let you know that there are charities and organisations available that you can donate to. It has personally affected my life, and I don't know anybody who it hasn't really affected. So I lost my mum when I was younger to cancer, and it's just one of those real big, horrible things that is... It's always going to be there. It's you know, they're working closely and together and trying to get rid of it, but I don't know. We'll see. Times will tell. So the particular charity that's sort of very ongoing and recent at the moment is Stand Up to Cancer. So if you have spare money, then you know you can donate by texting the word 20 or 10 to 70404, and that will donate £20 or £10. You can also ring 0300
123 4444.
and also donate on standuptocancer.org.uk. They're also obviously not forcing you to donate, but it's something that, you know, pretty close to my heart. So I just wanted to share that out with you, because, you know, it's coming up to the time where they do their thing and they try and raise as much money as possible. So I thought I would chime in on that.
Well, there's also fundraising kits and stuff. Obviously, they back Great British Bake Off. They do sort of the special pack. So they have fundraising kits on their website. There's obviously Cancer Research UK and...
Yeah, Macmillan Cancer Support is another one
exactly.
as well.
So there's plenty of other places that do it, but obviously Stand Up to Cancer are sort of a bigger one at the moment, with sort of in partnership with the Great British Bake Off. So have a look.
Yes, absolutely. So sorry to put a downer on things, but I just thought I would share, just so... You know, if you're one of those people that have been affected in any which way at all, let us know, you know, and do your bit like everybody should, really. That's all I want to say. Yes.
Yes.
You like it?
Kirsty's Me Time.
Kirsty's Me Time.com.
Oh my God.
Hit me.
I will in a minute. Hold us back.
God, is it just me or is it warm in here?
I put the heating on because I was cold. I need to put my llama slippers on.
Oh my God, right.
My feet are freezing. Sorry. So that's one thing about me. I've got really poor circulation in my feet.
How Geordie was that? Got really poor circulation in my feet. How? I know people won't have an idea what I've just said, but feel free to ask.
Yeah, so...
oh, sorry.
Oh my God. Do you want to just take over?
I thought it was going to be...
He thought it was a spider and it was a bit of fluff.
Yes.
And he nearly died.
Absolutely.
So that's something about Dylan.
I'm sorry to ruin your moment.
He's got a phobia of spiders.
Who doesn't?
Well, I have to kill them or get rid of them or...
You absolutely do. That's your job. Anyway,
Okay, so this kind of ties in with what we talked about last time. About a month or so ago, I was looking through Netflix, as you do, for what feels like about 7 hours, trying to find something new to watch. And I found the new Marie Condo programme. I've heard of her before through other fellow bloggers who've talked about a book called The Joy of Tidying. I just thought it was kind of just a bit naff. Like, the joy of tidying, you must be joking. So I kind of just ignored it. I thought, at the time, I have nothing sort of better to do, so give it a watch, because we're in the process of moving house as well, weren't we? So I thought I might well get some tips on packing, or at least motivation to sort of get rid of some stuff. Well, I don't even know where to kind of start. I actually found it... You're going to think I'm melodramatic, but I found it life-changing. Like, I really enjoyed it.
Would you go that far, though?
Well, yes. Have you seen our drawers?
They are good, I must admit.
Like, I actually really enjoy folding the clothes and putting them in the drawers and opening them and looking at them. I love baskets and sorting things. I can't actually believe it. Like, I used to hate going in the drawers to get trousers out and stuff. But she folds them so, like, you can see them. She folds them so they stand up. So when you pull something out, you don't have to go under about 6 layers of different things just to get there.
Yeah, it is good, mind. Especially because you can see when everything's folded on top of each other, you've got to go raking through and you've got to find what you want. But when it's all fanned out, you can see without really having to...
Yeah, but when you take something out as well, they don't fall over. Like, you can take something at the front of the drawer and they don't all fall over. Like, they stand in position. Like, if you fold them right, the clothes or the tops or the trousers or whatever, they should fold up themselves. Like, even... I haven't done this with the socks, but she even folds socks so they stand up by themselves. And underwear, I have done it with my underwear, but with socks I haven't bothered. But the trousers especially, like the drawers, just love it. I really, really love it. But
it's not weird at all, but okay.
But yeah, she basically goes through sort of different stages of what to clean, and she does it in the program. She does it sort of by showing you different cases. So the first one is like a widower who lost her husband about six to 9 months ago, and they go through the whole house and they try to sort out her stuff first of all, and then they leave the sentimental items, sort of his stuff, to the last, so that you realise what sparking joy is all about. So when you pick something up, you should feel like the energy of the item. You should feel whether you enjoy it or not. And if you don't, then why have you got it in your house? Why is it taking up your space? And it does sound like crap. I'm not gonna lie, but actually putting it into practice, I've got rid of like loads of clothes. Like when we were moving, I was like, I don't really want it in the new house. I'm not really bothered about it. And Dylan was like shocked, whereas because normally I'm a pack rat and I'm like, just take everything. We need everything. But now I'm like, no. But yeah, as sad as you think I am, you do appreciate the drawers and things. It has helped.
Yeah. It definitely is. I mean, it's not something I would do.
Yeah, but you don't fold the clothes.
But for somebody who folds clothes, I could imagine it would save a lot of time and a lot of stress.
Well, especially when you're like, can I have me SpongeBob pants, please?
No.
Yes. Don't even lie.
There's actually no proof, so...
I will take photographic evidence.
Okay,
and put it on the gram.
No, to be fair, me SpongeBob pants were my favourite ones, but they're all ripped now, so... My new favourite ones are my Justice League ones.
See, Dylan's encroaching on my me time. So there's a fact about Dylan. He loves...
Let's just talk about my snazzy pants.
He does love a good pair of snazzy lounge pants.
Yes. That is what I'm wearing non-stop all of the time. I've even went to work in some lounge pants before. Star Wars ones.
Yes. That's the joys and perks of working night shift.
Absolutely.
I can't rock into work like that.
So yes, schnazzy pants, that's the way forward. Never mind Marie Condo, schnazzy pants.
But anyway, yeah, her series is on Netflix, or you can pick up our book, The Joy of Tidying. I think I've got it on my wish list. Hint, hint, Dylan. Yeah, give it a look. I think personally it's changed. It's changed what I do, and I really enjoy it. It makes us happy opening the drawers and things, so... Definitely her, and alongside Mrs. Hinch, like, it makes a pleasure for you to do your housework.
Yep.
That's the end of the segment.
Well, how really you...
Why did you put the soundboard in the middle?
I was just about to actually talk, and then you went,
whoosh!
There's just no need. Next time you do it, I'm going to do it to you.
Hello.
Well, obviously I can't do it when you say hello. Right, what we're moving on to now, please.
I don't know.
Sorry?
I do not know. What?
That's probably going to get annoying, so I'm going to stop doing that. But
that's anyway. Wise. He moved his hand back towards the soundboard. Plug it in.
I think you should turn you into a squeaky person.
I don't think you have that setting on.
Set up.
Oh,
what
no.
A damn shame. Next time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting tidbit.
Okay. You got the thing on! Wow.
Whoop, whoop.
It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police.
Oh my god. Right, anyway, be serious. What we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Back to normal. Back to life. Right, anyway, so I have an interesting tidbit for you all. So gather round, take a seat. So,
Oh, damn you for putting that song in my head.
oh my god.
Sorry.
Have you seen how aggressive he is? God. Right, so headline is: woman tries to sell her leftover £39 takeaway on Facebook for a fiver. Would you do?
Totally.
So basically,
I want a tenner though.
oh my god. So it's unclear whether it was a joke or not, basically, but she basically put it on as an advertisement. The fast food bundle had 4 mystery dishes, 2 sauces, and what looked like a bag of prawn crackers.
On like Facebook Marketplace sort of thing.
I think so. The half-eaten food was posted about midnight on Saturday to the Plymouth Crazy Sell and Buy page at a bargain price of £5. She wrote that she posted well over £39 and had only been sat for a few hours, and she wanted it gone ASAP. She claimed that the contents of her takeaway as 4 chicken balls with sauce that had been undipped.
That's important.
Rice, prawn crackers, untouched chicken curry, half a bag of cold chips, chicken satay, chow mein, and crispy chili beef.
That sounds amazing, to be honest.
The post had... I know, but would you want someone second hand?
Absolutely.
Well, you would. The Chinese is
not?
closed on a Tuesday, so you would be like, yeah.
Anybody selling leftover Chinese?
The post
I'm
had...
your man.
We want salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper chips, and chicken curry with fried rice, please.
Oh, if you can walk that up for us, please.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
carry on.
So the post had more than 30 comments in the closed Facebook group, but it was shared to a public place. Oh, and people were taking like the mick out of it. It was so funny. So someone put, I think if I'm honest, I'm interested. Is there any gloopy sweet and sour sauce? Bet all the chicken has been picked out. It'll all be the sauce and the veggies. She also offered to deliver the food. So she put serious buyers only. Can deliver for small free. Need to walk my dog anyway. Let me know.
That's a good word, that mine. Gloop. Gloop, gloop.
Aye. So she wanted to go on ASAP. So the question is, would you buy someone's leftover Chinese that cost them well over £39 for a fiver?
Yes.
I know you would.
But that's an absolute bargain. Would you
But it
buy...
had been sat there for a couple of hours.
If something else was worth £39 and they're offering it for a fiver, would you buy it?
I know, but it's different when it's leftover food.
No, that's not the question.
And also, like, I'm sorry, but you don't know... Listen...
It's not the question.
You don't know the state of her house. You don't know, like, whether she's, like, used her fingers to touch stuff.
Yeah, but when you heat food back up to a certain temperature, it'll kill all of the germs anyway. Anyway, the moral of the story is I wouldn't buy this Chinese.
And I wouldn't.
I would just tell you I'd bought it from the local Chinese and give you it. That's how nasty. Actually, that's how nice I am.
Give over.
£40 worth of Chinese for a
It wouldn't
fiver.
be to Fountain Garden standards.
Stop plugging businesses on our podcast.
I'm sorry, but they deserve it. And I deserve free Chinese.
So if you're listening, Fountain Garden, what you would like...
Of Queen Street.
Sunderland, what you would like... Have you got the postcode, just to be sure?
I don't know, but we love you. I'm on first name terms, man, are we?
I know, there's so much more that could be said, but we'll leave it there.
Recommendation Station.
So this is the part of the show where we give you a recommendation of something that we like, love, enjoy. Hope you will too.
Chinese.
I know, we should have totally done that.
We've already done that.
Oh my god.
So today's recommendation for you all is we recently went to see Captain Marvel at the cinemas with me, Kirsty, my good friend Ashley, and her son Jacqueline. And
he's called Jack. Oh, bless him. He's knee bother.
So yes, it was really good. I think it's about time that there's a female-led superhero movie, I think. Like, I know Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but that's DC, the winner. It's Marvel, this one.
Yeah,
So.
Marvel typically don't do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yes, it was really good. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Especially, I think the favourite bit of the film is when she was running through the train looking for, I don't want to give too much away, but like these shape-shifting aliens. She was looking for one of them.
The bad guys.
Who like shape-shifted into a human. And then there was
Yes.
Stanley was it a comic he was holding or something? Or
I think it was just a newspaper.
Or something. And she lifted it down and Stanley smiled back at her and she like basically like grimaced back at him, and it was just a nice moment considering that obviously Stanley died not so long ago.
Yeah. Well, the beginning was different as well, like the Marvel bit. Normally they have like all the different
The comic
superheroes
strip,
and stuff. But it was all just different pictures of Stanley, which was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
And then it said thank you as well. Was it the beginning or was it the end? I think it might have been the end. They said basically thank you. Which was really lovely. I thought you were going to say the bit on the train where she starts lacing into the old woman.
Oh, that is hilarious as well. So when she finds the shapeshifter, turns out to be an old granny, and she starts whacking her all over the train.
And people like start restraining her in that.
It's so hilarious.
But before you even mentioned train, I thought you were going to mention Goose.
Oh, and Goose the cat. How
He's so
amazing is
cute.
Goose the cat?
I know.
He's just a normal, average cat.
Totally.
Or is he?
Dun, dun, dun.
He's a ginger cat, but he is. Why did I say it like that? Ginger.
Ginger cat.
Ginger. He's our wee ginger cat. Actually, that reminds me of something that we can play in the later episode.
All right.
It's called
okay.
Ginger Cat.
Oh my god, I'm intrigued.
Good for you. So yes, Goose the cat. I would recommend Goose the cat.
Goose
Captain
the Cat.
Marvel.
Yes, we'll get Goose the cat. Well, you can get Goose the cat pop vinyl. Dylan collects pop vinyls.
Yes,
So
I
you
do.
need
I
one
do
of them.
want both. I think there's 3 variations of Goose the cat. So I'd like all of them.
But it was kind of like I don't want to say filler movie, and I don't want to say prequel, but it's something that you really need, or would recommend that you watch before you watch the new Avengers movie coming out, because there is a bit at the end where you have to stay at the cinema for a little bit longer.
Yes.
Um,
It really bugs me when people
walk
leave
out straight away.
Have you ever seen any Marvel film in your life?
I know.
Like,
You've always got to stay right to the end. But basically it's a good sort of bit. It's like a starting point, basically, of the next Avengers film, which is out in April.
I believe so.
I think that's what she
April or
said.
May. But yes, yeah, I don't want to give too much away because it's just something that you have to see for yourself. But there are some absolutely hilarious bits in it.
A typical Marvel movie, in it, quite funny at points.
It definitely is a bit of a prequel. It's a prequel to.
Well, it's like she's like the first Avenger, isn't she?
Well,
she's because Captain America, or whatever he's called,
yeah, he's the first, but she's like the first
female.
Yeah, but it's a backstory, and I think it's basically if you want to know what happened to Fury's eye. then you need to watch this.
Yes.
But yeah, it just explains some unanswered questions, so I would definitely recommend it. But I'm not going to give anything away because it was a good film, and you just need to go out and watch it. Yeah, so that I just wanted to recommend that. Anything you have for recommendation station?
Well, I recommend Captain Marvel as well. Absolutely really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the snacks that we had. Recommend taking snacks.
If you can get away with it, if you sneak them in a bag.
Yes, we went to Asda, and everyone, because I always take the largest bag known to man. Everyone, like I had a bottle of milkshake in for
and
Jack.
Shout out to the extra flap you found on your bag recently.
Don't! Honest to God, right, so I was sat on the phone, and we were sitting in the car, and then I was playing with my bag, and then I realised I could fit my hand in the front bit, and then I realised it had like a magnetic button thing, so I could open it. And I was like, oh my God. And Dylan was looking at us, and obviously I couldn't talk because I was on the phone, but I kept like waving my hand in the front of my bag, and then I got off the phone and he was like, did you not know? I was like, you could have told us. Like, I'm buzzing.
So the moral of that story is, ladies, check your bags. You might have an extra flap.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Oh my god. They might.
So yes.
Check your well, at least I didn't say check your flaps. That would sound a bit worse.
But to be fair, they should be doing that anyway.
Oh right, okay. This is we're done. We're done with this now. Goodbye.
Inspiration collation.
So we have, as always, a nice little inspiring quotation or news story, or just something, uplifting at the end of the show. It's just something that I would like to do. As I said in the last one, there's a lot of negativity in the world at the moment. So hopefully this gives you a bit of positive upliftment, because that's what we all need in our lives. So what quote is it that we have for you today?
So when you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people who don't.
Interesting. So that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So thank you for that. So as I said in the last show, there's a lot of effort that goes into these shows, and it's not just as simple as two people talking into a microphone. There's a lot of pre-production, there's a lot of post-production, there's everything. It's, there's a lot that we do, so we'd really appreciate some feedback. The best way to give feedback is to directly leave a review in iTunes, and you can do that by just searching for A Game of Two Halves in iTunes and leaving your comments. So we'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, we also have Facebook, we have Instagram, because the gram is life, and we have Twitter. So if you want to drop us a message, you'd slide into our DMs.
Oh, please don't. Oh, really bugs us when people... you've gone down in my estimations.
I said it to wind you up.
Slide into anything, because...
I said it because I knew it would get to you.
Oh my god, people who say that need to be shot. Like, with a sawned-off shotgun. This is not bloody... What's it called? That
Swipe
shitty
right.
program. I'd swipe left on you. But this this is not this... What's the game? What's it called on the island? The bloody...
Love Island.
Yes, it's not Love Island.
That game on the island where they fall in love. What's it called?
Anyway, so yes, the moral of that story is
do not
do
slide
not slide into DMs.
But anyway, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, Twitter. Drop us a message, drop us a tweet, leave us a comment. And
will you just stop it? We're done now. I think so.
It means the world to us that you've taken the time to listen to our show. If you want more, please subscribe on iTunes. If you have a few spare seconds to leave us a review, you will be forever in our hearts. Log on to gameof2.com for more of what you came here for.